I will be reading out recognitions as we go on. Please allow me to interrupt you every once in a while. And please accept my a little off pronunciations. But I am learning. So by the time I'm done, I will have learned. Allowed? Shukran. Shukran. Thank you. Right now, I'd just like to welcome the principal, Mr. Moses Chiinji. We figure we need somebody to welcome us and ground us and make us feel at home. So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Mr. Moses Chiinji. Oh, sorry. Okay. The mentioning of names has really failed, that I'm even failing the Ugandan names. I beg to change, he's not Chiinji. It is Mr. Moses Chirinya, ladies and gentlemen. Because you only have one name, and if that name, that's the only one thing you have, and it's, I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry, mate, Mr. Moses. Chirinya.
The Honorable Minister of Kampala, Capital State Authority and Metropolitan Affairs, our chief donor, the trustees of the school whose names were mentioned earlier, the school committee whose names were mentioned earlier, friends from Mombasa, friends from Nairobi, friends from India, friends from UK, and friends from all over Uganda. Good afternoon. My name is Moses Chirinya, and by the grace of God, I am the principal of this institution. I would like to give a recognition, a rare one, which is not done, to a lady who is seated in this congregation called Mrs. Joy Veronica Maraka. I'm going to ask her to stand up for a reason. She is the rector of Green Hill Schools. And why am I recognizing her? She has been my employer for 22 years. And I know, painfully, she allowed me to come and join this institution. So, Mrs. Maraka, thank you so much for allowing me to also serve this community. Ladies and gentlemen, the concept of this institution started as a community school. When the discussions were going on, it was supposed to be a community school for the Samaji community in Uganda. But discussions went on and went on and went on, and later, through the committee and the trustees, it was agreed that the institution is opened up to the Ugandans. So the Ugandans who are here, can we appreciate the community? I have some brief history about the Samaji community, that in 1990, the families were 10. And at lunchtime, they used to converge at Sheraton and have a chat. But as we speak, the families are over 800 in Uganda. And the last census that was taken, the population showed that there were over 2,000 members of the Samaji community in Uganda. So we would like to thank the Samaji community through our chief donor for this project, for this gift to the Ugandans. Because we believe that It's not only going to benefit the Samaji community, but it's going to benefit all people because we are going to provide high quality education. This institution that we are opening today has a nursery section over there, and its capacity is 240 learners and 630 secondary school learners. So in total, 1,500 learners would be educated in this facility. Courses, especially for students who want to go and join international universities. They will be doing 6 months courses here, 1 year courses, so that when they go out, they fit in the international universities. And then also, we shall have a technical school. So I would like to, again, appeal as we launch this, that let the good heart and hearts here not stop giving. We give to start the professional courses, and let us give to start the technical institution. This institution will employ 100 teachers. When we move up to secondary, it will employ 30 cleaners, and will also employ 30 members of staff in the office staff. So, employment solution is here for over 150 Ugandans here. Ladies and gentlemen, this institution has been designed very well. It has interactive classrooms that a child who is going to compete globally today requires to have. It has laboratories for both primary and secondary. It has swimming pools. We have a swimming pool for the babies and a swimming pool for the bigger children. It is over there after our guest has gone. You're invited for a tour. It has 4 computer labs. Each of the schools has 2 computer labs. Then it has music rooms. It has sick bays. And then it has libraries, both digital and physical. So our learners shall be able to access books online and shall be able to access books in a physical library, because we can't rule out that. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stop thanking our chief donor. It is a good heart that gives such a magnificent infrastructure. So once again, join me to thank our chief donor for this. And I want to request the chief donor just to stand, turn around, and wave to you. Mr. Hasu Patel would like to thank you so much for what you have done. And he has promised that he's going to ensure that all the equipment that a modern school, a global school has, is installed in this school. So wherever you are, we welcome your children. Registration has started, and the Ministry of Education and Sports has visited us severally and has given us a go-ahead to start recruiting the teachers and the children. And come 6th February 2023, we shall be writing our first sentence on the board. The local council, this school here is surrounded by 5 local councils. So we would like to thank them because they have not given us any headaches. They have supported us, and they are continuing to support us. And one of our chairmen is here. We have our chairman here. I want you to stand up and wave to this great congregation. The change of the program has not enabled the other 3 to come, but they have been very, very supportive. And we want to promise that we are going to work with them And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome more donations of such projects. Our costs would reduce considerably if we get people who work with us by donating more things. And we believe that as Sahajanand's schools, we are going to excel and will be number one in this country, East Africa, and globally by the grace of God. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Principal Moses Chirinya. Did I get it right? Okay. Clearly, this is a journey that we're just starting. And all of us, I know it has come a long way. But how does it feel to know that we are actually part of the initial steps? Because Mr. Principal said on the 6th of February 2023, that's when the first sentence in this school is written. We are part of a great journey, ladies and gentlemen. And thanks so much for coming. I'd just like to take this opportunity to heckle out again and recognize the School Management Committee. Wherever you are, I'll just request that you stand up and wave to the people. Is that okay? Mr. Ramesh Halai. Mr. Manesh Siane. Mr. Hashrini Halai. Mrs. Kalpna Padra. Mr. Navini Rabadia. Mr. Mitesh Kateni. Mr. Harish Jasane. Mr. Vinesh Kara. Mr. Prakash Kara. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'd like to focus back to the Pecho arts performers for yet another session of their beautiful skill. This is a beautiful day. Garnish it with that African tune. Pecho. Yeah. Pecho. Conveniency, ladies and gentlemen, toilets, you head to the nursery center in case you're feeling pressed in any way. Also, please feel free to watch the screen. This is going to give you a prior tour by show and representation of pictures, the interior, the exterior of what the school is. On the tables where you are seated, there's a little notebook, but Facebook, Instagram is SSS Uganda. SSS, that is 3 S's, Uganda. The Shree Sahajanand launch day, today the 3rd of December 2022, and this day is going to go down in history. That you are here, he was here, she was here, and Pecho Arts Performance played the music. This one goes out to us that are responding to the call of conveniency. Please, not to rush you, but I ask that we use the shortest time possible so that we come and take our seats just in time before the chief guests arrives. It's important that we are here.
gukulondola
amena mugo enzala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo bw'oyagala era gukulondola
ena mwogo yezaala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo gw'oyagala gukulondola
ena mugo ezaala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo bw'oyagala era gukulondola
ena mwogo yezaala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo gw'oyagala gukulondola
ena mugo ezaala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo bw'oyagala gukulondola
ena mwogo yezaala abalungi n'ababi omwoyo mulondo gw'oyagala gukulondola
temulenza kuba engala byakikuba luba kwayayagala yasengala byagende mu mimwanyi tweyanze ffe kakutema bamwongeresebo
nabulagala
tweyanze ffe
aye
kakutema bamwongeresebo
nabulagala
oyo kakutema bamwongeresebo kakutema bamwongeresebo imba tweyanzege yaye kakutema bamwongeresebo
nabulagala
omundabiranga kawumpuli ebuyegeya kakutema
bamwongeresebo nabulagala
kabakambulogoma wekaberuma kakutema
bamwongeresebo nabulagala
abantu bakuno bakwagala ogenzeya
kakutema bamwongeresebo nabulagala
abantu bakuno bakyama n'empewo engabiya kakutema
nabulagala
omundabiranga omukyala yanjala kakutema
bamwongeresebo nabulagala
imba tweyanzege ffe kakutema bamwongeresebo
nabulagala
oyo kakutema bamwongeresebo kakutema bamwongeresebo
nabulagala
kabakampologoma wekaberuma kakutema imba tweyanzege kakutema bamwongeresebo nabulagala
bamwongere ssebo enabulagala kakutema bamwongere ssebo enabulagala
oyo kakutema bamwongere ssebo kakutema bamwongere ssebo
enabulagala
tweyaze ffe
kakutema bamwongere ssebo enabulagala
abakampologoma wekaberuma
kakutema bamwongere ssebo enabulagala
abantu bakuno bakyawa n'empewo kakutema
bamwongere ssebo
We would like to welcome His Holy Highness. Thanks you so much for gracing us with your presence on this beautiful day.
Musala lingi kuzuwa ya bongo, musala lingi kuzuwa ya bongo na kuzunga. Yeah, Maimuna, Maimuna, yeah, Maimuna, Maimuna,
Maimuna, Maimuna,
yeah, Maimuna.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you to join me in formally welcoming His Holy Highness. And Your Holy Highness, would like to say thank you so much for blessing us with your presence and being present on this beautiful, wonderful day. Welcome, welcome so much.
Maimuna, Maimuna, yeah.
Jayangena lelio, ayangena lelio,
Ayangena lelio,
jayangena lelio, ayangena lelio.
Ayangena lelio.
Kekula, kekula yo, kekula, kekula yo.
Kekura, bindo.
Kekula, kekula yo, kekula, kekula yo.
Kekura, bindo.
Ayangena lelio, ayangena lelio.
In a short while, Sons arrive that our guest of honor shall be with us. In a short while, signs arrive that our guest of honor shall be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to receive His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite other members to please stand up where you are. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to announce the arrival of our chief guest this afternoon, the President of the Republic of Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Mr. President, we'd like to welcome you today, the 3rd of May 2022, on this grandiose occasion. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the moment that we have been all waiting for. A round of applause as they head into the main building where he's going to be unveiling a plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, we can say that all the months, the days, the weeks, the hours, the moment has arrived. And His President, His Excellency, I will see you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I will ask the rest of you to stay standing as we go to the national anthem. Thank you so much. You may take your seats. Mr. President, I'd like to welcome you to this awesome day. And in the same spirit, I would like to recognize a couple of people that have made this possible, this day possible. I'd like to ask to recognize Chairman Mr. Hasu Patel and the family. Very quickly, I'd like to ask the school management committee as well to please recognize, and if you could. The trustees, Mr. Deepak Sengani, Nitin Vekaria, Hitesh Jasani. I also would like to recognize the presence of Minister of Kampala, Hajat. You're welcome. To cut to the chest, owing to our guest's tight schedule, I would like to welcome the chairman, Mr. Hasu Patel, for a few remarks.
Your Excellency, distinguished ministers, honorable ministers, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, we go a long way. The way you love cows, we believe in cows. My grandmother, during the 1950s, we are coming from a very poor state, Gujarat, Kutch, which is a desert area. During the drought, we had to migrate, and she insisted that she's not going to live without her cow. So we brought that cow in the drought. may sound strange to you. But you build your neighbor's house first, then you build your house. When we came here, we found St. Andrew's Church here. It was half finished. So we completed that church first, and then we started to build our temple of God here. It has taken 3 years to build the school, the nursery school, the temple. There is a hospital coming up here. We just did the foundation for the community hall. The hospital is a unique system which will be operating on. We will be treating patients using university intern doctors online with our doctors in Ahmedabad. So they will be online with Ahmedabad, which the temple will pay, and the people will get treatment here. And it is going to work out the most sophisticated and the biggest hospital in Uganda. It will take them some time, but we just pray the Lord is with us. The Lord is supposed to be with us. We take Christian. God has known you made a Christian, you die a Christian. God has made you a Muslim, you die a Muslim. God has made you a Hindu, die a Hindu. Your Excellency, if the First Lady was here, I would have mentioned to her. She is the only First Lady in the whole world which carries a Bible in her hand. When I went to see the Chancellor at Makerere University, on the reception table there was the Holy Bible, there was the Quran and the Bhagavad Gita. Just imagine, the most educated of the educated has kept God in front of them. Because without God, nothing can happen. They say sky is the limit, but we should also know where we come from, the roots. And that is how we are operating here. It's a very small, humble family concern, and we have been blessed. For 25 years, we have been the top taxpayer, top 5th taxpayer after the corporates. And we are blessed. Without paying taxes, your thing can operate. And Your Excellency, we have a wonderful community, a wonderful, wonderful community. They have come from Australia, they have come from India, Seychelles, Tanzania, UK, America, just for the opening, and there is a gathering of 5,000 people here. This is going to be a landmark, tourist attraction. Already, the tourist bus are busy. They even increased the rate yesterday. You can see the way it's going to be, how the tourists are going to come, and we cannot forget. Me, I'm born in Kenya, Mombasa, but our motherland is where we get our milk, bread, and butter, not from India. India is our origin. We are part of Uganda, and so we have to be like brothers. It's a big pledge, but I leave it to you. We are celebrating 25 years at Tororo Cement. We are dedicating 25 churches, unfinished churches of any size in Uganda. We will finish it by December next year. Free of charge. So 2 are on our hand. St. Andrews we finished. We have just started to finish the church by the name of Old Saints. It's in Nakasero. So we are taking over that church, finishing it, and then handing over. We don't have anything to give besides this. What we need is your blessings. Blessings from the people of Uganda, who are the most disciplined. And as I had said, there was one time I was at the airport in Dubai, and you would not believe the first 11 people I met were Ugandans. As you can see now, how much Ugandans are wanted all over the world. They are even Qatar is ready to take an Ugandan army as their security. Why would they appoint that? Because they know we have the most disciplined forces in Eastern Central Africa. Our Pope has almost 200 million followers, but he wanted to grace this place, this land. This land was almost in swamps. It took us long, but with the road construction, they really assisted us. All the local villages in and around, they assisted us. Kampala minister, they assisted us. And there is no bound to how much thankful and privileged we are. I would like to present something very unique to you. I run the largest disabled school in Africa, in Mombasa. You are most welcome to see the school. I run the largest primary school in Kenya, the largest secondary school in Coast Province. I have the largest population of microphalluses, the people with those small heads in the world. We are running the institution for the last 25 years, and one of our students is talented in drawing. We tell them to pick any of their picture of anybody and draw it. We did not even know, Your Excellency. He took your picture and your wife's picture a long time, even you must have forgotten your face. And I will present that painting to you as a gift. We give it to Mama. Your Excellency, we are now heading for a $150 million investment in Karamajong and Amudat. Security, logics, all have been settled, everything has been cleared, and what we can give you is nothing but our investment. And we'll be creating jobs for about 1,000 directly employed Karamajongs in Amudat. The plant will take about 3 to 3.5 years, and we have already started shifting the machineries. After we have sampled the whole area, then we have come to feasibility studies. We will get the exact position of what to do about it. And I would like to thank you very, very much. You had a very, very busy schedule. Thank you very much.
Chairman Asu. Receiving a portrait from His Excellency. Thank you so much. There, as we go ahead, Mr. President, amidst us, we have His Holiness. His Holiness, I would like to welcome you to the Pearl of Africa. I believe this is your second visit. We are all your followers, and we would like to say thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. I'd like to ask you to bless and pray for the country, for the people of Uganda. Thank you so much, sir.
Excellency, Honorable Minister of Kampala City Council, Honorable Minister Kambanda, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but you have given a boost by making your presence over here, especially this building. Even the school is a temple, is what we believe. And you have been guiding the whole country since a very long time, and your guidance and your presence has made a huge difference. So I hope all the gentlemen invite guests, and I wouldn't bless, but I would definitely pray, because end of the day, God is one. And to see all this is a great occasion and nice. And of course, we won't like to take much of your time. I know the amount of time you've given, but we first believe that, I personally believe that humanity is the first religion. Then everything comes. And the doorsteps, and you have done this grand opening of the school. Thank you so very much. And all the guests, thank you. And God bless you. What can I say more? Your Excellency, thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Your Holiness. At this point, I ask Your Excellency, allow me to invite Honorable Minsa Kabanda, the Minister for Kampala, Capital City and Metropolitan Affairs, Office of the President, to welcome His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Hajat Minsa Kabanda.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, General Kaguta Museveni, Tibuhabura, the Holy Highness, His Holy Highness, spiritual leader of the Shree, Sahajanand community, the chairperson, the also one chairperson around, stand up for recognition. Your Excellency, the President, you have the chairpersons of this area. Also one local leaders, stand up. The School Management Committee, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me, Your Excellency, to welcome you to Kampala metropolitan area and for honoring this occasion. Thank you so much for giving us this chance, and you're welcome to Kampala district. Your Excellency, allow me to thank the Shree Sahajanand community for this great achievement. They have added value to Kampala, and we are assuring them we are going to work with them. Office of Kampala is open anytime you need any assistance.
enough information on this community, but I will get the information because we know there are different groups in India. I will get more information about it. But I'm very happy. I didn't know that the owners of Tororo Cement were who they were. Now I know. I knew there were some Indians, but I didn't know what type of Indians. You are most welcome to Uganda. As I made a speech recently when we had a delegation of Indians from UK who came back to remember the 50 years since Idi Amin made the mistake of chasing our Indians who had lived here for a long time. But we, the indigenous people of this part of the world, had no problems with the Indians at all. I told that audience there, who came names, they had their own names, but for us we changed their names into our tribal way of speaking. One was called Abdallah, but for us we called him Budara. And then there was another one called, I think he would have been like Muhammad Ali. But for us, we called him Mamudari. And then there was another one called Ali. For us, we called him Hari. And then there were two Arabs from Yemen. One of them was called Abu Bakr, but for us we called him Bumbakare. Now, these were the 6 shops in our almost sub-region, not sub-region, maybe like 2 sub-counties. And we had a very good relationship with them. This is because we were cattle keepers. We were having crops, and we had a few fishermen. Now, these Indians were not farmers. They were not cattle keepers. They were not crops people, paraffin, some chemical, some agricultural inputs, and then we would sell them our milk. I used to sell milk to them. My father would give me milk, and I would take it to Budara. That's when I discovered that Indian women talk a lot. What? Budara's wife used to talk, you couldn't believe it. But I couldn't hear what she was saying. I think they were speaking in Gujarati or something like that. But the sons of Mamdari are here. It's called Megani. He has got some operations here. And when we spoke in our language. We spoke in our language. So I am bringing this little history, to show you that in Uganda, you have got real partners, because you bring skills new skills, new energies, and you find our own indigenous energies, and the combination is big achievement. Some of the Indian families, like the Manbai, our Indians here, Manbai and the ones in the sugar, and Meta, they have contributed a lot in that sector of sugar for a long time. And many others are active in other areas. So therefore, I welcome the efforts of this group. I thank you for the church, for the mosque, the temple. It's a good temple, very good looking. I thank you for the school and for the hospital. But above all, I thank you for the for the cement factory, which you are now spreading to Karamoja. You are most welcome, and we shall give you all the support. Because by doing that, you are solving the problem of importing clinker. It will now be made here. You will solve the problem of you will create jobs. You will consume power, consume electricity, for which you will pay, consume water, and create jobs. So we can have nothing except happiness for your input. So I thank you, and I wish you good luck for your function. Thank you very much. You don't have to
Take it. A gift.
Your Excellency, those family you mentioned, Madhwani and Mehta, we are an ant compared to them. But our hearts are bigger. I'm pledging a school similar to this for Makerere University for celebrating 100 years and producing almost 10 African leaders from the university. It is a pledge we will do it at Makerere University. They can use it as classrooms, as hostels, or whatever we want. We want her to approve. Simple. That's it. And if it's done, we start the job.
The school will be where?
At Makerere University.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, it will be inside there. We are celebrating 100 years. And it will be, in fact, the Chancellor had come and seen this place, and he is a professional architect. He even said, how did you reclaim this land? I said, you have to go and study.
Thank you so much. I will tell the minister.
Yes, please.
And she will also carry the message.
Your Excellency, a photo op. A photo op. Trustees, school manager, trustees, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the President of Uganda. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. That is His Excellency. Thank you so much. As we see him off. But this gets started. Yes. I would like to request the event is not over. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Please take your seats. Please take your seats now. In the meantime, I would like to invite Mr. Hasu, School Management Committee and trustees to please come and get a photo op with His Holiness. Mr. Hasu, trustees and School Management Committee. The media, you might want to hold on to this one. There is a separate presser for you with the management committee. So you don't want to go away quickly. Oh, change of backdrop, which is brilliant. Change of backdrop. I'd like to ask the minister as well to join. Like I mentioned before, we are getting started. This is not over. Great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I please request you to stand up as we see off the Holiness. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Your Holiness, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence on this really special day for a project that is dear to our hearts. We'd like to thank you so much, and God bless. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. And please, a round of applause for the Pecho Arts performance, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Chairman. A round of applause for yourself. This, I should say, has been quite a run. Okay. I know you must have sat there and noticed probably there was something off, something you didn't know why it was that way. There was a lot of protocol to go by. And there are certain things that we had on the program, but we couldn't do them sooner as we expected because of the presence of the president. So allow me right now invite the following people to light up the deers. Mr. Lawson Leo. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to this list. Mam Veluben Kanji, Kiltan Patel, Dusk Patel, Dalsha Patel, sorry, and again Mr. Lawson Leo, Mr. and Mrs. B.M. Gagrani from Tororo, Mr. Kanji Patel from Kenya, Mr. Jadva Garcia from India, Mr. Malji Vekaria from the UK, Mr. Danji Pindoria, okay, Mr. Ravji Vasarani, Mr. Palbat Siani, Mr. Gopal Gorasia, Mr. Aljan Pindoria, Mr. Praveen Pindoria. The names I have read, I would like to request you to come so we can light up the deers. If you have had your name, please. And the chairman. Mr. and Mrs. Hasu Patel. And Dhruv Patel. Honorable Minister, I've been asked to ask you to join, plus the chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, there are refreshments and a little bit of bites. The program is still running. That is when we're going to do some of the things that we had skipped, and performances are also still coming. So don't be in a rush and so the president is gone. The thing is, no, we're just getting started. Thank you so much. For the press team that's here, you might just want to know that the press team that is here, we would like to let you know that there's going to be a presser in the nursery section. If you care to look and take a moment to see the screen, this is the overview of the place where you are seated. This is how far, or this is how far we have come from. The pictures that are running right now is a small clip that shows the journey of where we are. From what was just a dream to something that is real. I'd like to welcome the ladies for our next item. Ladies and gentlemen, for an interlude, allow me welcome a team of ladies. A team of ladies. To entertain us with the dance. DJ. Okay, DJ is on cue. So ladies and gentlemen, this is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, on the tables that you are seated on, there is a flyer, and that flyer spells out the beauty of this whole facility. We'll be mentioning more about that, but right now, let's go over to the ladies for entertainment.
गजमुखमङ्गल
गणपति गजमुख मंगल गंगं गणपति गजमुख मंगल गिन 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 तुम तत्ते
जय जगवन्दन वक्रतुण्ड दानी दाता
जय जगवंदन वक्रतुंड दानी दाता
विघ्न हरण शुभकरण
विघ्न हरण शुभ करण धगिन धगिन धिगिट धिगिट तुडंग तुडंग दधिगिन थे तुडंग तुडंग दधिगिन थे तुडंग तुडंग दधिगिन थे
सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः
Pecho. Thank you so much for the brilliant piece. Right now, I would like to welcome Pecho arts performers for just one more vigorous item. Pecho arts performers take center stage. Right now, The press, if you have gotten yourself a bite, get ready. If not, do it very fast because you are going to go on a tour with the principal, Mr. Moses. Chirinya. Otherwise, for the rest of us, please feel free, socialize, pick something to eat. Feel free to go around the school and exchange contacts, get to know some more about the school. I would like to pass a special recognition to Mr. Patel Halai for the tireless work that you have put in. The press, get your bites quick because Moses is waiting for you to go. You have another presser in the nursery section. I'd like to say a special thank you to Mr. Ramesh Halai for the effort and putting this whole function together with a lot of changes, but holding the fort and making sure that we deliver amazingly. I'll not forget the team as well, the school management team. Ramesh Halai, Hanesh Siani, Hashrini Halai, Kalpna Padra, Navini Rabadia, Mitesh Ketani, Harish Jasani, Vinesh Kara, Prakash Kara, and Mr. Moses Chirinya. The team, the trustees, the chairman, would like to thank you and each one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, over to Pecho Arts Performance. Honorable Minister, I would like to thank you for taking time off as well. The area LCs would like to welcome you and say thank you so much for taking time off as well. Moses, Mr. Moses Chirinya, wherever you are, find Mr. Ramesh. Moses Chirinya, wherever you are, please find Mr. Ramesh.
Misemeriza Dariana, Samba Samba Rujende, Misemeriza Dariana, Boja Baby Nyege. Mojo Gamirocha, Misemeriza Dariana, Samba Samba Rujende, Misemeriza Dariana, Boja Wana Burum Kaburunji, Misamariza Nariana, Nariana, Misamariza Nariana, Boja Binyuga Munye, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana, Boja Bogaro Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Muevare, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Muevare, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Munu Kaburuji, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Wakaitani Mumazabudola, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Batani Kokuzutera Dola, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Sarichile Chomukaga, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Mujukuru Kabarega, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana, Muevare, Misamariza Nariana, Boja Bebe Kenga Musambe, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana, Samba Sabarujende, Misamariza Nariana, Bojo Gambirota, Misamariza Nariana. Narira kakongolo muto, eiwe, narira kakongolo muto, 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 narira kakongolo muto. Musambe rujende dola, ayi dola, bojo wana manunga burunji mukago, ayi dola, bojo, ayi dola, bojo wana manunga burunji mukago, ayi dola, bojo musambe togoro, ayi dola, bojo musambe rujende dola. Ayi dola, bojo wana manunga burunji mukago, ayi dola, bojo musambe togoro, ayi dola, bojo musambe rujende dola, ayi dola, bojo musambe rujende togoro, ayi dola, ayi dola, ayi dola, bojo musambe rujende dola, ayi dola, musambe rujende togoro, ayi dola, bojo musambe rujende dola, ayi dola, bojo wana manunga burunji togoro, ayi dola, mucho muno.
I just wanna make you feel alright.
Balikabo, bakala kutwaula.
Kati nkugabira omutima gwe switi gwe nasima balala bannema bajinze ebigambo nga bagala nkukyawa enza okukyawa kwannema wanteeka mu bulamu wampa essanyu kikyate kyenjoya kati kyetubuusayo kuzaala baana bambi bebi wange tonjiwa. Give me some time, sabayo akadde nawe nyumyemu kumbozi nawe baby, maybe one night or two nights or maybe forever, 'cause I'll never let you down. Tusabene mukama tukume teri chinza kwaula kwaula.
Baby balikabo, bakala kutwaula.
I get to live this baby girl.
Balikabo, bakala kutwaula. Kati wesigame kunze, bambi berawo wekulabira. Mukwano gwokufuuse, injini okutima kwe gukubira.
Bakuntunga mutima kyonna kyewategesa mazima onnina njagala onteeke mu ssanyu tetutagenda kwejjusa nze gyenjoya zebe nasingira ddala tokwagala tetebanyumyanga byenkola nabalyamu ku mutima mikwano gyange gyaddala nakyo ne kidduka ze kwebaza wakuma olaba n'olwazi lumala ne lwatika njagala nkuse mu ssanyu osaanye okweyagalira mu bye nnina. Give me some time, sabayo akadde nawe nyumyemu kumbozi nawe baby, maybe one night or two nights or maybe forever, 'cause I'll never let you down. Tusabene mukama tukume teri chinza kwaula kwaula.
Baby balikabo, bakala kutwaula.
I love you baby girl.
Balikabo, bakala kutwaula.
I love you
She never kiss and tell. My baby never serve my cake. She never play no games. She my only love goalkeeper. She never please no other man. Mo Eden is a Adam yekawa. Yari mu yekebi woma. Mo bisi no tutane kaka. She got brain bad and beauty. Babukuba kukakanyanga muti. She got brain bad and beauty. Akafesika kalunjine beauty.
Politician kumpa vibe no zigizigi za kumpa sample zikubalira kwedo one she got a brain and the beauty too akuba alinga na muti free she got a brain and the beauty she a pretty sexy and not dressing. The way you talk your bad, baby, you're the one I know. Nichibanda bullet in you, what baby should have done.
Embala muzelengata Ujano mubulingata Oliwa mugasonga data Nakayimba kareja wizana kudata She got grand bad and pretty Mpakukuba kukakanyanga muti She got